Hi Zesty, so I'm still kind of busy cleaning. Cooking videos coming soon. But today I will be eating a Cuban sandwich. I thought, you know what? I found a nice Cuban place. Why not do this opportunity to eat a Cuban sandwich? But I live in Tampa. I don't live in Miami. Which prompts me to do a prayer. I'm not a religious person, but I just have to do a prayer here. Please let this be good. Please let it be Tampa style, but looking at it, it's not Tampa style, but I already knew that it wouldn't be. But just please don't make me bash the Tampa style Cuban sandwich. Don't make me bash the Tampa Cuban sandwiches again. Please. This has to be a bilingual prayer. Por favor, que este sándwich esté bueno y que no me haga hablar mal de los sándwiches cubanos de Tampa de nuevo. Por favor. Though I believe I'm going to have to do it. Because, so here's the thing. Tampa Cuban sandwiches are supposed to come with salami. That's like the main difference. Although some places in Tampa put lettuce and lettuce and tomato and stuff on it. That's a big thing I don't like about the Tampa Cuban sandwich. There's no uniformity. You never know what you're going to get. Another issue that I have is that there's supposedly this difference of the Tampa style, which has salami, but nowhere sells Tampa style. What's the point of having a Tampa style Cuban sandwich if nowhere in Tampa sells it? Only the like big, huge, popular touristic restaurants actually sell the Tampa style. All the others sell the Miami style. And a way worse version of it. Tampa in general, the food isn't as good. They don't take it as seriously here. And it just makes me mad. Every time I try to do the Tampa sandwich, I have to end up talking bad about Tampa, and that makes me so sad. Tampa, step it up. I haven't even bitten into it, and I'm already angry. But I knew this would happen, but I just hoped it would be different. Every time I get a Cuban sandwich in Tampa, I'm hoping it will be different, and it's not. But let's go. It's better than most. Oh, and batido de mamey milkshake. This is the best Cuban sandwich I've had so far in Tampa. And I really like that it has thick ham. But the fact that there's no salami just makes me so mad. There's definitely not enough mustard. And I'm happy. Number one, he pressed it. Shout out to him, because this is the first time I've gotten it pressed. And they've told me that you have to ask for it pressed. I should not have to ask you to press my Cuban sandwich. See, to me this would be good, but I've already eaten them in Miami where they're 100,000 times better. And like I said, I like that it's thick, but it kind of messes up the look. You know what I mean? A Miami style is thin, and it's better. The bread is thinner and pressed harder. The ingredients have the right consistency. Tampa just can't do it. They just can't. And the bread, the bread's a little hard and stale. Kind of felt that his pizza was that way too. And like, it just makes me mad. If there is a Tampa style Cuban sandwich, why do the Cubans of Tampa not sell it? ¿Algún cubano puede contestarme eso? Si hay un sándwich cubano estilo Tampa, ¿por qué no lo hacen? ¿Por qué hacen estilo de Miami? Like, what? And it just makes me so mad. And I wanted to do, see, when I first moved here, does this have mayonnaise in it? I'm sorry to be dramatic, but the Tampa Cuban sandwiches make me really mad. Like, what? And like I said, this is great. If you've never had a Miami one, you'd probably say this is wonderful. But I've just had a Miami one, so I can't really, say that the Tampa ones are better, because they're not. But like, hey, let's talk about the good. The nice smoky flavored pork, the pernil, nice thick ham. It has pickles. Can you believe in Tampa they've sold them to me without pickles before? But when I first started making these videos, actually these were on my previous channels that I gave up on, I would go to restaurants and I'd explain to them in English and Spanish, I want Tampa style with the salami and everything. And even then they would give me the Miami style. And so now I don't do all that anymore, because even if I ask for Tampa style, I'll still get the Miami style. But I get the feeling like, and I know this is going to make people mad, but I don't really care. I'm just going to tell, on this one, I'll tell the truth. I'm afraid to upload some of my restaurant reviews because I don't like talking bad about the restaurants, but on this one, I'm going to tell the truth. Tampa needs to step it up with the Cuban sandwiches. It's like shameful that you guys even try to say this, oh, they're better than Miami. Everyone knows that's a lie. I get loving your hometown and everything. That's great. But don't spread this lie that is leaving these restaurants complacent. You know what I mean? You need to tell them, no, look, make the sandwiches better. This is like a huge thing in Florida in general. Make them better. And it's funny because I was never really a Cuban sandwich person, but I thought it was a cool video idea to do Tampa versus Miami Cuban sandwich. I did not really realize how bad they'd be here. But like, if there's any Miami people, you can tell me, do Cubans in Miami actually eat Cuban sandwiches? I feel that they do. Because whenever I've gotten Cuban sandwiches in South Florida, anywhere, it seems that they put love into it or like take it seriously. I feel like tourists and stuff eat Cuban sandwiches, but I'm not sure that people like Tampanians or the Cubans actually eat Cuban sandwiches here. Because whenever I buy them, I don't get the vibe that the person usually makes them. You know, they're like, you know, you want a what? And I know they usually make the bread at the beginning of the day, but I still feel like in Miami you can get a Cuban at night, can't you? And here you can only get it at noon because they're gonna they're gonna the bread's gonna be stale at night. But it's like, I don't know, man. I really need to quit with these videos, but I feel like if I could actually find the like Tampa Cuban sandwich that's actually good or actually better than the Miami ones, I could get a lot of business to there. Because I've been to the big restaurants here and the little small mom and pop shops. None of them are doing good Cubans. At least, but look. At least this one is pointy. At least it's pointy. I'm gonna be honest though. This is really good. It just annoys me that there's this Tampa style, but no places sell it. Wait, let me think. No, that's not, there's no salami, that's all ham, yeah. And I'm unsure if there's mayonnaise on here either, but this is a really good sandwich. It's just not in my mind what a Cuban sandwich is. So Miami still wins. Miami has better Cuban sandwiches. Sorry, not sorry. Even though that makes me so sad to say, because that pork, the pernil, is so good. I mean, really, really, really good. And I love how big it is. And it was cheap. All this was $15 too. It just irks me that no one sells the Tampa style in Tampa. Makes no sense. But like I said, I feel that that's like not a thing here. It's like a thing that they'd like to talk about in the news and stuff, but like in real life, people aren't really eating Cuban sandwiches here. Only like tourists or something. Man, but let me tell you guys, okay, so like, people like to say that my area is hood or something like this. I'm trying to use the correct words to not sound bad, but you get the idea. I hate on the Tampa style Cubans, but is that pernil good, good, good. Okay, but like people say that my area is hood or this or that. And I always argue against that. But like I've said in other videos, there are times where I'm confronted with the possibility that they may be telling the truth. And I'm just like, oh, well, I used to live in Broward. I mean, if you've ever lived in Broward County, you know, nothing in Tampa is going to be that crazy for you. But anyway, they were playing really loud music. And I was talking to a friend on the phone. So I wanted to like escape the music. So I walk to the like back area of the parking lot to escape the music. And there was literally like, I don't even know what to call it. It was like a shanty town. Like a bunch of rundown trailers and like informal houses and all this crazy stuff that I had like never seen. And I was like, what is this? Where am I? And how have I, you know, like what? Like this is so weird to me. It was just literally like it was one of the roughest things I've seen. And I was just thinking, what? And I was telling my friend I was talking on the phone to, dude, like you should see where I am, how crazy it is, but I'm not going to take pictures because I'm afraid that someone will see me and get mad at me. This did not look like an area where you wanted to take pictures. I'm trying to figure out if there's mayo on this. Tampa, do better. But anyway, as I'm talking to my friend and saying this, oh, I wish you could see this, but I'm afraid to take pictures here. Some guy, clearly like a drug user, comes out of one of these trailers and is like, can I help you with something? Why are you back here? Do you need anything here? And I said, oh, whoa, no, sorry. I was just talking on the phone trying to like get away from the music. And he was like, oh, okay, you know, but I definitely got the vibe that he didn't want me there. And I was like, whoa, this is so crazy. Like, it was literally like one of the roughest areas I've seen in the U.S. Like a shanty town hidden in some like parking lot. I was like, what? Okay. I hate to bash more on the Tampa Cuban sandwiches, but I feel like anyone in Miami can just look at the thickness of that bread at the bottom and just be like, no. Eso no es un sándwich cubano. Muy grueso. La parte de arriba sí, la parte de abajo no. No. Nope. Do better, Tampa. It's like, honestly, do I give up? Do I give up on trying to find the good Cuban sandwich in Tampa? Because I feel like if I continue making these videos, I'm just going to continue to like bash the sandwiches. Because I'm not really convinced anywhere is going to sell me one that's on the level of the Miami ones, you know. Like, I literally went to the biggest, best, most popular one, and they do sell the Tampa style, but it was not It wasn't good. And this one definitely isn't as good as the ones down there either. So do I continue my quest for a good Cuban sandwich in Tampa and then just continuously bash them? Or do I give up? I don't know. Like I said yesterday, take those Cuban sandwiches off of Tampa's name and put the Cuban pizza on there. At least that way, you are uplifting Tampa's name and not insulting it. Bye, Zesties.